All right, we are back. We have Jakey and Rico from Kin Faux. I have to mention, obviously, like you guys have done a lot of interviews over the years, and the first question every single time, well, how did you guys come up with the name Kin Faux? It seems to be pretty obvious, so I don't ask obvious questions on this show. But I will say that it's probably because you guys feel like family, but you're not actually family, so it's kind of like faux family. And,
Nailed it.
because we're, using the English language, faux kin doesn't work on the radio, right? Because
Nailed it, but
Yes, dude. How did you do that?
You got
That's exactly it.
exactly it.
But man, I really hate that there's a lot of missed opportunity with faux kin, right? Like
Right,
just
Well, we're still playing with ideas of merch that like Kin Faux is Fokin awesome or something. I don't know.
absolutely they are. So let's do some little less serious some less serious segments here.
I remember that.
And I'm also going to ask you guys probably the hardest question you'll answer tonight as part of one of these segments as well. But first one, Mount Rushmore of country bands for each of y'all. Top 4 country bands. You can only pick 4. No honorable mentions.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. You first, bro. I'm piggybacking off of you.
Well, for me, Restless Heart, Alabama, Sons of the Desert, Black Hawk.
No, that's 4. Is that your 4?
Oh, there you go. I'm good.
All right.
4.
Rico.
For me, Charlie Daniels. I love Restless Heart because Jake got me into him. Rick Trevino, the artist, one of my favorite country singers. And then last one, brother, it's a tough one. Would you consider the Eagles a country band?
Do you consider the Eagles a country band? Don't get me to do some controversial shit up in here, Rico.
I love the Eagles, and I did listen to that. But I would, even if they wouldn't, they would go on my Rushmore.
All right, we'll do that. We'll let people out there decide if they're country or not, and
put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. That's right. If Rico is wrong, let us know. All right, so we're gonna play a game called What the Heck, you guys.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So we used to play What the Heck back in the day on my old podcast, and you guys will be my first guinea pigs for this on this show.
Okay.
So the way this works, if I can find the questions, is I'm going to give you guys 5 questions. This is kind of in a rapid fire kind of way. So I want you guys to turn your filters off, and you have to answer whatever comes into your head when you hear the question. Okay? Here we go. Number 1. If 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea, does that mean one person enjoys it?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Are you more of a hunter or a gatherer?
Hunter.
Gatherer.
Okay, if you were a crayon, what color would you be and why?
Clear.
Clear crayon? Where did that come from? I've never heard of such a thing.
Oh, man.
Brown. Green.
I don't know.
Green.
Brown because I'm brown, Chris.
All right. What happens if you get scared half to death twice?
You're a goner, bro.
That is a great question. That's funny.
So I've been told that if you get scared half to death twice, then you still have a quarter of a life left and you can never die because there's always more left. So if you get scared half to death, that means you have half your life left. And then if you get scared half to death again, now you still have half your life left.
Quarter.
Half
So-
and half. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a math question, really.
It's a 12.5% life in what's left. Yes.
Okay, so I think I have like 3.1 left at this point, but we won't go there. Have you ever tripped? Last one. Have you ever tripped on stage? And if so, how did you play it off to be cool?
Oh, open the floors.
Dude.
I had a bad fall last year at a place called John T. Floors in Helotes, Texas. It was our last song of the night, CD release. Yeah. We had flown in some rock, Jim Beavers, we had David Lee there and Bernie Nelson. They did the songwriter round as an opening set, so it was an epic night.
Wow.
Full on crowd. I think we had like close to like 500 people there, a little over that. Inside was packed. It was great. The night vibe was great. I bought gold pants, gold leather pants for this show.
He looked like a disco ball with a fiddle. It was great. It was great.
Great show, fun, high energy. The crowd was having fun. We get to the last song, and
He steps out of the subs, right?
I'm stepping out onto the sub.
And he starts walking over the subs until there's no sub there. He didn't know there was no sub there.
Man, embarrassing. Like front row, and a
Fiddle was up like this. Though.
yeah. Jakey ran over immediately. Ran over. Are you okay? And I'm just holding my fiddle up, looking up. The crazy thing is, this venue. I said the venue because it's important because when you have almost sold out crowd there, the people are literally a foot in front of you, man. They're literally a foot in front of you, and the stage is only a foot off the ground, maybe 2 feet off the ground. And so when I felt in this like looking up at people like. And let me tell you what, I had to play it off because I was in so much pain. I landed on my knee, and 350 pounds going down on one knee. Oh my gosh! I got up, played it off, finished the song, and ran straight to the green room. And I was like, "Mommy!" So the crazy thing too is my mom was in the restroom when that happened, and a bunch of ladies ran to the restroom like, Rico fell, and then people went crazy. There was a recording of some guy recording it from like the audience perspective in the back, and all you hear is this shrill scream of when I fell, like it was like horror, Rocky horror film, like. It was an event, Chris.
So the short answer is he played it cool by not screaming for his mommy until he was in the green room.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He was very, very brave.
I'm proud of being on the board.
He was very brave.
Very brave. Such a good boy. Such a good boy.
Such a good
Who's a good boy, Rico? Who's a good boy?
There was this other time when we were playing out in Fredericksburg, and he was out in the middle of the
I'm gonna put a guitar down
the dance floor doing the solo, right? And he did it, and he spun it, and he missed it, and it dropped, and the neck broke, and he went.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
My fiddle through.
Improvisation. That's what that's.
Oh, it was like those that 2.5 second silence. It was like an eternity. It's like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
And so you can bet your ass that Rico has 2 of his half to death deaths right there. All right, last question, and then I'll let you guys get out of here. This is going to be the hardest one for you guys to answer by far, I promise you. But I have to ask this like a wrestling promo. So here we go. Who do you think you are? Who is Kin Faux?
Oh, who's Kin Faux? Oh man, I believe that Kin Faux is just a band of brothers who truly just love making music, love being with each other, love performing, and want every opportunity that they're afforded to make some music for some people who want to hear.
That's it. In a nutshell, Kin Faux is your Kin Faux. No, seriously, like your Kin Faux.
Your Kin Faux, but sorry.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
I appreciate that.
It's one of those things like I want to make a shirt that says I'm Kin Faux, like everybody wears them. You know, like when you're at a Kin Faux.
How about there's the merch? I'm Faux Kin.
There you go. I'm Faux Kin.
Bro,
there's the merch. I want my cut. 5%, baby. Come on.
I'm Fokin ...
Yes.
Hammered.
Yes.
Hammered.
There you go. I'm Faux Kin.
There you go.
Info for Kin Faux.
And then you do the ... and on the back you put hammered with like whatever you're being sponsored by. Like a hammer and a bottle of tequila like cross. You know what I mean?
Spit and gold, Chris.
All right, if you see this,
spit and gold.
We'll give you a %.
All right, cool. All right, cool. So I'm getting merch cuts out here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Boston Chris podcast. We got Rico, we got Jakey. You guys, thank you so much for your time. Episode 40.
This was so much fun, man.
Thanks for having us back.
Hey, I told you it was the National Geographic version, right, Rico?
I love it. I love it.
You did, man. This this is refreshing, man. And I'm not just trying to butter your biscuits, but you're great at this. And thank you. You keep it up, brother. You keep doing what you're doing, spreading the love, spreading the kindness. I love what you have up there. You know, you are enough. You know, I read that earlier, and keep the vibes, man, because God knows we need that right now.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that's just a reminder,